All right, Mr. Brauchler, so you've suggested that if you're elected that you would decentralize the Attorney General's office and have kind of different satellite offices throughout the state. Why do you think this is effective, and is it cost effective?
Well, one, I think that state government today still subscribes to that 1860s view that every single agency, including the Attorney General's office, has to be located within a horse and buggy ride from the Gold Dome, just in case the governor calls for tea or something like that. I don't think we need to do that in the modern era. I mean, look, it's 2018, and even when I was in Iraq, I was able to have decent, broken Skype conversations with my boys on their birthdays. What this state deserves, what this state should demand, is a government that doesn't just take tax dollars from all around the state and spend them catty-corner to the Capitol, but one that actually serves the state by being close to its actual client, which is the people of the state of Colorado. What I propose is taking some of these prosecutors and investigators and starting the process of building offices out in those rural parts of the state that lack the resources that the metro area has. Look, it's going to do two great things. One, it's going to bridge the gap between that second Colorado that they all feel they live in and the metro area. But the other thing it's going to do is act as rural economic stimulus. Look, Denver is a red-hot market. It doesn't need one more good-paying, well-benefited job to help the economy. But 1, 2, 3, 10 of those in different parts of the state can be a city saver, a town saver. You can build something around that. That's the way we ought to be thinking about government in 2018.
So, following up with that, do you think other state offices need to follow suit?
Listen, I would like to see state government be decentralized everywhere. For example, the Department of Parks and Wildlife, it used to be just the Division of Wildlife. They're located at 6060 Broadway. Can you name for me anything they're hunting at 6060 Broadway? I can't. But I can tell you where there's a part of the community in the state of Colorado that is desperately invested in hunting, and that's places like Craig, Colorado, or in the Northwest. If you started to take some of these state agencies and push them out into parts of the state where they're actually serving a community that relies upon it, you could start with ag, you could put it in Burlington or Weld County, you could take natural resources and put it in Mesa or in Pueblo, you can take wildlife and parks and put it in the Northwest. If we start to think anew about what we do with state government and those taxpayer dollars, not only are we going to reunite a state that had never before been this fractured in my lifetime as a Coloradan, but we're going to create rural economic stimulus, and I think we're going to have a brighter tomorrow.